King, and to demonstrate my cleverness, I challenge anyone to a riddle.
One day the king received a package and a challenge.
Oh, King, if you are as great as wise as you say you are, here's a risk and a challenge. You are supposed to tell the difference between these three dolls.
So the king stroked his beard and hummed.
I see no difference for these dolls.
The three dolls were exactly alike in form and feature, down to the biggest detail.
I am a great and clever king, and a great and clever king always has a fool.
No, he's trying to tell. No.
Always has a fool.
No. Wise man.
A wise man.
In what wise matter may I be of service?
Wise man. Before me I have three dolls. Can you tell the difference between them?
The wise man bent to examine the dolls. After a great deal of consideration, the wise man thought this matter was not worth his time.
Away, wise man.
For it is wise to keep your thoughts to yourself, especially in the pressure of a ruthless monarch. The king sent the wise man away.
I'm a great and clever king, and a great and clever king always has a fool.
Hiya, King.
Fool. Before me I have three dolls. Can you tell the difference between them?
Let's pretend we're getting a difference.
Away, fool! This fool is a fool! But I'm a great and clever king, and a great and clever king always has a storyteller. Storyteller.
So he called in the storyteller.
Majesty, how may I serve you? A recitation of your glorious deeds in verse or song, or perhaps...
Enough! I have a riddle.
A riddle such as the Sphinx or the riddle of the little man who spun gold.
Enough! I have a riddle. There are three dolls. Can you tell the difference between them?
The storyteller studied the three dolls briefly and exclaimed,
I cannot tell the difference between these three dolls.
Neither. I already identified it.
It must be like in the three caskets when like what they contain is much different from what they behold.
Very good. And what about the first one?
If you permit me.
If you permit me.
Ow! How dare you!
he lifted the first of the three dolls and began to thread the king's hair into the doll's ear. The hair went in and in and in the doll's ear until it was gone.
Majesty, this must be a wise man. When it hears, it keeps it to himself.
Very good. And what about the second one?
If you permit me.
Ow! How dare you!
Forgive me, it was most necessary.
Now the storyteller lifted the second doll and began to thread the hairs into its ear. The hair went in and in and in, but as he was putting in one ear, it came out the other.
Majesty, this is obviously a fool. When it hears, it goes out the other.
Very good. And what about the last one?
If you permit me.
Wait, let me. Ow! How dare you!
Forgive me, it was most necessary.
Lifting the first doll, he began to thread the hair into its ear. The hair went in and in and in. It did not come out the other side, but as he was threading the hair into the doll's ear, it came slowly out the doll's mouth curling.
Majesty, this must be a storyteller. When it hears, it eventually tells.
But storyteller, why weren't you referring and it came out the mouth clearly?
Ah, Majesty. A storyteller, when it eventually tells, it never tells exactly the same story. It eventually adds their own curl to their story.
And so do tonight the tales we tell. The end.
Once upon a time, there was a man walking in a desert.
Oh, so hungry. Oh, so very hungry.
When he came upon a whitened skull lying in the sunlight.
Oh, a skull. I wonder what brought you here.
Woe is me, misery, I cannot shed a tear. Woe is me, misery, my mouth has brought me here.
Oh, it's got me skull. How could your mouth be here?
I will show you. First walk this distance to my noses point, and you'll find sacks filled with wheat.
So the man walked the distance that the skull's nose pointed, and then eventually he found sacks of wheat. He ran back to the skull to thank him.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If I had not found these sacks of wheat, I would have been a skeleton too.
Do not tell anybody about me, or you'll be sorry.
Okay? So he ran to his village and showed them the sacks of wheat. The queen demanded that the man should come to his castle.
No, where have you found this food? Oh, found this food. That is a lie. Perhaps you have stolen this food. Oh, no, I'll show you. If you have lied, it will be off with your head.
So the man showed the wheat and the gig to the skull.
There it is.
But the skull sat like dry, hard stone.
Please, please tell them to do it for me, please.
But the skull didn't answer.
Please, 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 please tell them what you're doing. Oh, they'll cut off my hair, please.
He had lied. It is off with his head.
Time. Two whited skulls lie in the sunlight.
Woe is me, misery, what I say was true. Woe is me, misery, your mouth has brought me here, my friend, and yours too.
The end.